Hey, welcome to Easy Peasy Crypto. A lot of people have been asking me what's going on right now in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and there has been a lot happening. I'm going to show you a chart here from Bitcoin. I'm using Coin Market Cap, which I may not continue using for now that Binance has purchased that, which is a huge deal. They were relatively objective. I thought they were relatively objective, and if they are not going to be objective in the future, that's something that I certainly want to be aware of. But I want you to take a look at what the chart on Bitcoin looks like here. And let's just look at the last 3 months, because there's been so much going on. For the first time ever, Bitcoin really showed that it was linking more to the market instead of being completely in separate or opposite directions to the stock markets. And it did take a serious plunge here in March, just as the stock market plunged as well. And what you see is it back today over the 9,000 mark. It's hitting 9,800. Where's our today chart? I'm going to go back and show you today. It's showing at 99. Oh, it's gone up since I looked at it 10 minutes ago. 99.5152 US dollars. I always like to look at the US dollar rate because at the moment the US dollar is still the currency that everyone is using for oil, for all types of transactions. And as terrible as I see this massive debt that America is getting themselves into with an ever never ending supply of printing money to help businesses bounce back from COVID-19, all the other countries in the world are doing the same. So that parity of the US dollar ruling as the major global fiat currency has continued. How long that can happen is anybody's guess, because those same issues that we all looked at months and months ago about the tremendous amount of US government debt and how is that going to be repaid, we won't see those repercussions really for another 6 to 12, 18 months out as, as the global economic situation evolves and continues. But for sure, what we have seen as well is the alt currencies picking up dramatically. We have the halvening or halving happening next week on May 11th, give or take a few hours. And I'm still seeing a lot of statistical charts and people saying that Bitcoin could still take another drop down to the 6,000 range, which would be 40% lower than here. But that is anybody's guess whether we're off to the races from here or there's going to be another serious correction before we go up, or was this last correction the correction everyone was looking for? Anybody's guess. It is a crapshoot, which is why I invite everybody to manage your money. Look at it with as much logic as you can, and especially do your dollar cost averaging. Don't take all of your positions at one time. Look at the charts, look at where it's going, and take maybe it's a 25% purchase allocation over four different purchasing times. There's also been a lot happening with Ethereum. There's been a lot happening on the Facebook Libra exchange. There's been massive amounts of interest on the US government almost putting together a blockchain currency for these payouts. It appeared in two separate documents on two separate attempts to make that part of the plan on how we get money out faster, because everyone is quite aware of the delays and the inefficiencies in dealing with a third party. If you're a government and you're trying to get it to a business, the banks, are they helping or are they hurting here? If you're a company and you're trying to borrow money from the bank, they've clearly been working very well with their biggest debtors and their biggest businesses. Have they been working as well with the smaller businesses? And that's one thing the blockchain would eliminate, whether it's a US government currency or whether it's any other type of currency. A lot of that back and forth on personal relationships that brought so many, are they legal or illegal transactions through the banking system over the last 30 days. So we'll see how that plays out, but know that two official documents coming up in the US Congress, blockchain was part of what may be or what may become the next package, a stimulus package to help businesses. We are especially seeing a lot of movement in Ethereum. Let's take a look at that. And there is a whole lot of movement on, let's look at the, here we come. I'm again just going to show you the last 3 months. Okay, so Ethereum took the same fall, but has been growing quite nicely. It dropped as low as $114. There's 124, $109, and it's back up hovering over the 200s at 213.47 US dollars. So the real takeaway that I want you to look at is, if you haven't gotten into Bitcoin, no, it's not too late. But yes, you always have to be very careful, and you have to be careful about who you're doing business with. I will, if you send me a private message, we can get on a live phone call and you'll know that I am Barbara Longuet. There are people who are impersonating me. I can't fathom why anybody would want to do that, but I will answer your calls. I will answer your emails, and shoot me a private message if you'd like to talk live and in person. Otherwise, you can check out how I'm investing using with Easy Peasy Crypto and other ways to invest in all types of digital assets. So I hope you're having a great day, and stay tuned because the Halvening is coming. It's going to be here next week, and who knows which direction it's going to go.